Because I really need to work so bad. Alright. So it's updating everything. Alright, wait, no. Should be good, right? So it's updating everything. Is it good? Trying to make sure, chat. Alright, wait, no. Should be good, right? Yeah, it's good, it's good, okay. I have to make sure, chat, because every time I check, it doesn't stink. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Right, there we go. All right, chat, hopefully it's working now and it's not crashing out so much. So, yeah, now we're going to go up there and y'all let me know if it acts up or something. Because this, I don't know, my PC is iffy, bro. I have to either restart it or I have to cut it off or cut it on, and it just goes from there. And I don't want to keep doing that, but it keeps doing that. So, excuse me. I technically already mentioned why I thought about Adam Warlock, so that's fine. Like I said, we'll get to the other character when we get to the other characters, though. But yeah, moving on. Alright, so Black Panther. Here's my thing about Black Panther. Black Panther can be good at the right hands, but usually he's really hard to play, though. So I give him respect when that is due, but I think he's at that low B tier, in my opinion. I don't think he's D tier, because I think he's definitely better than Wolverine and stuff, and I do think he's around that C+, if not around that B-ish tier, though. But honestly, I feel like if you're a good Black Panther player, you'll know how to make it work, but, like, I don't think he's the best in the world or anything like that. He's okay-ish, I guess, but he's not the best and all that stuff. Black Widow, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really see a lot of good Black Widows. I don't see a lot of good Black Widows like that. I really don't. Sadly, I don't really see a lot of Black. Now, if you want to put her at B, that's fine. But, like, I just think she's at that C+, though. I feel like if I see a Black Panther or a Black Widow, most likely, I would like Black Widow. But the only thing about this Widow, I don't really see a lot of good Black Widow players out there. But if you want to put her at that B tier, that is honestly fine. But obviously there's better choices, but it can go either or between C+ and then that B, though. In my opinion, though. Hold on, let me do this real quick. But yeah. Okay, now Captain America is next. I do think Captain America is that B tier. You can put him at A if you really think he's A tier. He's one of my favorite tanks to play, other from another special question, which we'll be talking about a little bit later down the line. But yeah, he's one of my favorite tanks to play, though. Especially rushdown tanks. He's one of my favorite ones to rush, rather than Venom, because I don't like playing Venom that much. Okay, Cloak and Dagger is no in doubt like S tier. Like, she has to be S tier. If she's not S tier, she's definitely high A, though. Now, I feel like there's the other supports out there that are better than them, but like, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, I ain't gonna lie. Cloak and Dagger is definitely S tier. Like, no debates, they're definitely S tier. Doctor Strange, one of the best tanks in the game, in my opinion. I feel like he's one of the best tanks in the game. Definitely one of the best tanks in the game, though. In my opinion. Completely, definitely over a lot of other characters, though. Because, I mean, he got the rage, you know, he got good stuff, he got a good ult, he has all that good stuff going on. Very great, though. And we don't even talk about Cloak and Dagger. We didn't really even talk about them, honestly. We already know why they're really great. But yeah, Captain America, I mean, good dive, he can rush out, get out of there in a quick jam. The only thing I have a slight problem is that he can't jump and have his shield up or something. Or like he can't just, you know, his shield's on a cooldown at sometimes. I don't like that, but I mean, he can still do stuff. He can still do stuff, though. Groot, like I said, it just depends on who you are, though, honestly. Now, I know there's a good group players. Good group players are like A tier, like low A tier, honestly. But like most times, I don't really see a lot of great group players, though. And I'm gonna keep it a troll, because every group player I see, they be fumbling my bag every time I play the game. They fumble my bag. Now, I think I might put him a little bit above Black Panther, though. But yeah, I honestly think the Captain America is a little bit better than him. Just only reason why he might not. Well, he's technically better than him because he can just get out of that the tree trap things or whatever you want to call that thing. So things where you just put something in the back and just make sure they can't get out. He can just jump over that thing. So you're kind of good on that. And group leaders be having some interesting stuff, so I can't deny that. Hawkeye is S tier, no debate about it. I mean, Hawkeye's just S tier. I'll fix it into what I think is the top, but yeah. Hawkeye is definitely S tier, with no debate. He's definitely S tier. Hella, same thing. Just definitely S tier. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. S tier for sure. Like, she's definitely S tier. I don't know why people be thinking that she is S tier. She is S tier. If anyone says she's not S tier, they are smoking on copium. I'm sorry. Or they just suck with the character. Hulk, not gonna lie to you, Hulk is kind of D tier. He kind of trash. I feel like he's one of the worst tanks in the game. That's just me though. I feel like he is one of the worst tanks in the game. Unless you want to say Thor is the worst tank in the game. Let's just keep it a bug. Like, he's one of the worst tanks out there. Hulk has got to be one of the worst tanks out there in the game. That's not saying that he's completely dog water or nothing, but I mean, he can still play and do plays and stuff. Same with another character I won't mention yet, but like, I really don't care about a Hulk that much unless like I'm trying to like, just try to get him, like if I'm Wolverine or something. That's the only time when I really would care. Iron Fist is definitely within that S or A tier. Now, look, before someone in the comments says, oh, but at rate, if you're just a decent player, usually you're going to easily obliterate Iron Fist or something. One, get the heck out of here with that, bro. Like, look. In general, Iron Fist is a dangerous threat, though. And can most likely, potentially, just obliterate a Wolverine, though. Just keep punching, you're good. Guard, punch, just keep punching. Get that kick, do, meditate, do. Like, come on, man. He's good. He's good, bro. He's really great. Now, if you want to say high A tier, fine. I can work with that. But you got to admit that he's at least S tier, if not around that high A tier. Iron Man, now, I just see a lot of people putting Iron Man at D tier. I honestly think he's around that C-ish tier, in my opinion. I know some people might say he's either. You might say he's like around that B tier or D tier. I just think he's a little better than Hulk to some degree because like when you're like around like in general with some other people that don't know how to deal with him or can aim with him against him and stuff. Usually Iron Man will pick him off and stuff. That's the only reason I put him at that C tier, honestly. I don't think he's completely trash compared to Hulk. I think he's a little bit better than Hulk, in my opinion. But, it just goes on how it goes, honestly. Jeff the Shark, I honestly think he is A tier. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, I think he's definitely A tier. His ult is annoying as heck. He has bubbles that can make you go fast and heal you up. He has that L2, his primary fire, primary fire. I mean, like when he shoots the bubbles at you, like it just hits him. Yeah, that thing's pretty good as well. And his other primary fire where you can heal is pretty good as well, though. So I'd give him A tier on that as well. Loki, here's my problem about Loki, chat. Here's the thing about Loki. It's a hit or miss with him. Either he's gonna be C tier or he's gonna be B tier. He's nowhere higher than that, and he's nowhere lower than that. And all that stuff. It depends on all that. Because honestly, yes, if you get the things right, you're a decent Loki player, you're going to be at that B tier. But if you're just the N one, you're just going to have to be C tier, though, sadly. But we'll see how the tier list goes. And then if I need to put him at B, we can put him at B. If not, he can just stay at C. It's fine, though. Luna Snow is S tier without a shadow of a doubt. We all know this. Luna Snow is just definitely S tier. Like, there's no one out there that's telling me otherwise. Luna Snow is definitely S tier. I think one of the top two best supports out there. Mantis, same thing. I think she's either high A or she's S, honestly. Oh, whoa. Which, I don't know how people feel about these characters. Like, she's either high A or S, though, honestly. I'm going to keep it a bug. And I want to low-key put her at S tier. But we're going to see how tier this is, and then we'll see if I need to put them. But I honestly do think Mantis is S tier, though. But I have to check, though. Magic, I think Magic is... I want to say high B. If not low A. But I think high B is just a good spot to put them, honestly. Magneto. If we're talking about with the ability things, with like his triangle, which is on my place 5, so I'm gonna say triangle or something. But honestly, I think Magneto is pretty good when it comes to like he has a good shield to some degree. He has if he has Scarlet Witch on his team with Magneto, he's pretty good as well. He can use that triangle and or that little weird sword thing to do a lot of damage. They got nerfed because it's the beta, because in the beta he was really good in that thing. But honestly, I'd give him like low A, and if he doesn't have that thing, I would still say high B would be good for him. She's not up there yet. Okay, how you doing? But no, she's not up here yet, bro. I mean, she's going to come up soon, though. She's coming up soon, but she's not up here yet. I'll save it to her this way. I'll save her later, though. Okay, Moon Knight, I ain't gonna lie. I got no respect for Moon Knight, but I'm sorry. That Moon Knight junk where they just hitting the point, just go shooting the thing out there, just throwing random nonsense is just ridiculous work. But regardless, at the end of the day, he is an A-tier character, though. He is still an A-tier character though. Sadly, even though I don't like his playstyle a little bit, but it is what it is. Namor is one of, like, I think, he's like Torb for me. Like, people are either going to think he's really like a B tier, where he's just doing stuff and just throwing things out there like a Torb turret. But instead, I just call it a Torb squid, honestly. And he goes from there. Now, I'm going to say it like this. If Namor has Luna Snow with him on the team, he definitely going to be A tier. Or low A, because none of the people are going to be shooting them things anyway. If he don't, then I think really high B is the best I can give him now. But like I said, if he has Luna Snow with him, he definitely is going to be at, A tier. But I'll put it high B for now. Peggy Parker is one of I think the second best takes if you know how to play her right. But I'm gonna give her high A though. Definitely give her high A though. I would put her S tier though. I definitely think she is an S tier pick if you know how to play it right. If you know how to play it right, put your traps out right. Don't push their front lines too much, and push it in the back. Just let them make sure no one's gonna mess you in the back. Make sure no divers come out there. You're pretty good. She's definitely I want to be S tier for him. Psylocke is definitely S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Psylocke is S tier though. She is one if you know how to play her right, she is definitely S tier. Now if you don't know how to play her, you might be around that low A though. But I think honestly in general, I think she's one of the best. Well, I want to say top 3 best DPSs out there. Because honestly, Hela beats her, and I think Hawkeye could kind of beat her. If not Hawkeye, I would probably say Iron Fist. But I mean, Iron Fist is kind of iffy though. But honestly, I think it's just Hela, Psylocke, and maybe Hawkeye being top 3 DPSs out there. If you want to put them at high A or something, it's fine. Because Iron Man is not all that great. I mean, most people put him at D. I mean, he's not that great. He's not that great, honestly. Unless, you just, like I said, you can't aim or nothing. Then sure, he could be at, B tier or something. But, he's not all that great in the game. The only thing that's good about him is he got that ult, boom, and he can just fly around, stay back from a certain distance, and hope no one shoots him. But if you have a Punisher's just going to dog him anyway. Scarlet Witch can dog him. I mean, Black Widow can dog him. I mean, there's a lot of people that can kind of dog him. Honestly. And stuff. The only time you're really good against him is you're a melee character and you're not Iron Fist. That's the only time you're okay-ish at best, though. With that, at least. But yeah, there's a lot of reasons why Psylocke is up here, though, anyway. Rocket Raccoon is, I want to say he's C tier, honestly. I just think he's one of the, I'm not going to say he's the worst support, but he's not one of the good supports either. I feel like Loki's just tired of better than him. The only thing that he got is a revive and stuff that helps him out. That's the most I can help him out with. Scarlet Witch. Here's my thing about Scarlet Witch, chat. People are going to say she's either C tier or D tier. People are going to say that, though. But I honestly think she's A tier. Low A tier. No, talk about rank. Rank is different. Well, pretty much he just jumps, and then just R2s the entire time. So I can't even help you with that. He just jumps, R2. Just keep R2 just keep on aiming this or this. The only one that's have a good time against an Iron Fist, though, is anyone that can web him out or stun him the entire time. That's the only times that people are going to be enjoying beating up Iron Fist is that. So I can't even say much about that. But yeah, everyone is going to have a rough time dealing with that. The only one who's going to have a slightly okay chance is maybe Namor, but even though Namor's going to have to shield up, have a whole bunch of Krakens out there having his back, and hope that he doesn't die. That's the thing about it, though. Scarlet Witch, okay, so I want to give her at least A or B tier. I want to give her that A or B tier, because I definitely think that she's very good. Her ult's good. Her ability to just keep on shooting, just not shooting, but just keep on doing the Mora suck move thing, where she just does that. Has a stun. Has a get out of jail free card. Just makes her like a good low key A tier, honestly. But the question is, do I think Magneto is better or do I think she's better? That's the problem, though. That's the main issue, though. If I think Magneto is better than her, I'm gonna have to let her be at like low B, high B, so forth. Because I do think Magneto is slightly better than her to my degree. I think, in my opinion. So I want to just give her like high B, maybe, not to be too pushy. If you want to say she's low A, that's fine. I'll put her at high B just to be on the safe side, though. Spider-Man. Now, here is where it comes down to. A very good Spider-Man will always be a S, if not a low A. A high A. I'm going to keep it above with you. Any Spider-Man that is decent at the game or really good with him is going to whoop your tail and give you nightmares. I'm more afraid of a Spider-Man than I am an Iron Fist, because with Spider-Man, if you stun him right, you're good. But most of the times, that Spider-Man is going to catch you slipping and you are cooked. That's the problem. But yeah, in retrospect, I'd probably give him like a... I'm talking about for the good Spider-Man players out there. Now, most Spider-Mans out there are usually just B tier, in my opinion. But the really good ones can be high A or S though. But I'll give them A for like benefit now. Spider-Man can be S tier. If you get him, his web points, that's good. That's what I said. That's what I said. If you're a really good Spider-Man, you're gonna be at S though, or high A, honestly, depending on how you is. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's a very iffy case scenario, though. Honestly, I'd also just give him that high A though, just for to get a benefit of the doubt. But I just think that I would keep a Petey Parker though. And Menace is pretty good too. Now, I guess Adam Warlock I'd probably put a little bit over there, but yeah. But if you're really good though, yeah, you're gonna make everyone be hating you though, Spider-Man. Squirrel Girl. Yes, she's easy to play. That does not mean she's the best character in the game. But I honestly think that she is around that B tier though. And you want to say A tier, that's slightly fine to me. She has a good ult. She has a reload with her R1. She has a good jump. Her ult is pretty good and well if you can land it on a target. If you put them in the corner with that ult, you're good. You're set. You're set for life. Because you can do that little get up, boom, they boop you up, throw a thing at them, boom, boom, boom. It's raps for them. Which honestly, I want to put her at high B, honestly. I want to say high B. I don't think she's C tier by any chance. I think she's actually naturally good, though. I want to put her A, like low A, but I don't know how that's going to work out. Star-Lord. Okay, now hold on. Let's get this out the way. First, let's get this out the way. Storm. Here's my thing about Storm, chat. I know Soa is going to complain. That Soa is going to complain. Because there's nothing you can do for Storm. Because Storm, in my opinion, I just think that she's just a low-budget Iron Man. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, Storm is just not good. I feel like she's one of the worst DPSs, if not Wolverine is the worst DPS. I'm just going to keep it a stack. You said Jeff might be A tier, but PTSD character bro is yeah. Well, yeah, he gets PTSD. Definitely does, especially if you're in that era too. Regardless, that thing's terrible. I think it's terrible. But yeah, honestly, Storm, you have to be. Now, here's my thing. Storm might be around that C tier, but it's the fact that I'm trying to think. Loki, I'll probably put. You know what? I'll probably put Loki at low B. Probably put Loki at low B. And then we just put Storm like right over there. Because I just think that Storm just slightly is better than Hulk. But it's just, they're kind of at the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of at the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of the same wavelength. Okay, Star-Lord, I think Star-Lord is just around high B though. Look, if you know how to play him right, you're good though. But, you know, he got a good old, he kind of has a Tracer kind of build type of thing to it. Good old, you know, Reaper beta thing, R1 thing, whatever you want to call that thing. I don't know what his R1 is called, though. But, yeah, that. He got a good ult. He good primary fire, stuff like that. So, I mean, he's okay. I mean, he's pretty good, I mean, to his own degree. I'll change it up when it gets to it, though. All right, Punisher. Punisher's definitely high A. He's definitely A. He's definitely A tier. Definitely A tier, bro. Dude's turrets are mad annoying. His L2 is annoying. Everything about him is annoying. And his ult is definitely annoying. Because if anyone just sees you with the ult, you're cooked. He has a shotgun, got a good grappling hook, all that stuff. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, Star-Lord's definitely a Tracer. That's definitely what I said. But he definitely is kind of like it. Because, like, instead of just blinking, he just does that little front flip thing with it. So I can't be mad about it. Thor, you're just around. He's just around that C tier, honestly. It's just terrible though. Black Widow can be at B tier though, but it's just ugh. I think she's just at that high C tier though. He has iframe, so if you time it right, oh, he does. Oh, hey, shout out to him then. He's good with that thing. But yeah, honestly, I think Thor is just C tier. I mean, I don't think he's the best. I mean, now if you're with Captain America with it and you want to help Captain America out, yeah, that makes Captain America better. Yeah, sure, go for it. But yeah, I just don't think Thor's that good. But he's definitely better than Thor. I mean, he's definitely better. I mean, Thor's definitely better than Hulk though. He's definitely better than Hulk though. So he's good. Venom, I think, is one of the best, supposed like easiest takes to use. So I would give him that A tier for the benefit of the doubt. But he's pretty good. I take, just go out there, go in their backlines, do that thing. Just keep going out there, just keep smacking them the entire time. Just keep shooting them, and you're kind of good, honestly. And you're kind of good, honestly. He's pretty good. Armed and Dangerous Bucky, I ain't gonna lie. He gotta be up here. He gotta be at S tier, honestly. If he's not at S tier, he's definitely high A, though. He's definitely there. But I honestly think Iron Fist could be, I don't know. Iron Fist could be at that A. I don't really know. It could go either way with it. Thor plus Loki plus Thor is this. I don't know, man. I mean, it'd be an okay team. I don't really know. I mean, Hela is always good though and stuff. But what? I mean, I never see a I never see a Hela with a Thor and Loki team unless they're doing it for like a for a YouTube video or something. But even then, I never really see that team, so I can't even say much about it being a broken team. Can't really say much about that though. But yeah, Bucky's definitely at S tier though, or it could be at high A because Armed and Dangerous is pretty good. The only thing I don't really like about him is just his gun is a projectile. I don't know why he's not a hit scan. That kind of feels weird to me. But I mean, I'm not really caring. I mean, I don't really play Bucky that much. But if I play him, hey, that's what's gonna happen. And last but not least, we have Wolverine. Yeah, me and guys, we don't even need to talk about Wolverine. I'm sorry. His daggone grab hitbox is hot trash. When you grab a DPS as support, it does not feel meaningful or useful or anything. It is terrible. Like, bro, if she get a kill, she can revive Loki and Thor. She can get. I mean, yeah, that's good and all, but like, let's be honest though. I barely see anyone using that team. Like, I see more of Cannonball as a thing rather than I see those three as a team. I've never seen this, and then, like I said, Hela as a team. There's nothing wrong. If you're a good Hela player, you're gonna always revive them, help them out, get their thing up, and then you keep going with it. But I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Like, I don't know if it'll be broken though. It's a good thing though. I don't get me wrong though. It's a very good thing though. But I don't think it's gonna be broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I would have to see the team before I say they're broken. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see it for myself and I see it broken, then yeah, I can see it being broken though to some degree. But like, I can't say it's broken until it gets that. That's the only thing about it though. Yeah, Wolverine is just terrible though. His grab hitbox is trash. The only thing that's honestly good about him is his L2 and his claw move, like where he just can try to rush out there and then does his that's about the most thing out. His grab is terrible. His R1 is okay if you get the right thing of it. And stuff like that. It's just terrible stuff. Now, I feel like if he had like a bleed effect or he had something like a, what am I supposed to say? What am I trying to say? If he has like a, if they did that or get a grab hitbox to make it a little bit decent, have a bleeding effects for like DPS and supports as well, I think it would be a nice pick. And I would think that he'll be at F tier up to maybe B tier. Or maybe a little high C tier, maybe. If they give him that, I would like that and see how it goes. That's my main thing about it. And Iron Man can be a D tier as well, though, because I know some people will say, "Oh, but if he's going up against a Punisher or a Hela or any hit scan character, he's kind of cooked." Yeah, you're kind of right. He's gonna kind of get cooked. I think it's good. Who would I want them to add? I know I said I would like Gambit. I did say I would like Gambit to see how it goes. I know Gerb said Gambit and he would like Deadpool. And I do want Ghost Rider. I do want Ghost Rider in the game. I'm not gonna lie. I do want a Ghost Rider though. I definitely want Ghost Rider in the game though. Now Thanos, it would be interesting to see Thanos in the game. It would be interesting to see Thanos in my opinion. See what he would do or how things are gonna go, but honestly, that main one I'm really focused on is like Ghost Rider. Honestly, that's my main thing is Ghost Rider. That's the main one I would like to see is Ghost Rider. And I'm interested in seeing when DC will have something similar to Marvel Rival. You know, something like, you know, with a thing to it like that, but just for DC. It would be nice to see, though. I don't know how it would be exactly, but it would be nice to see, though. But yeah, definitely I do want to see Ghost Rider. I definitely see Ghost Rider, though. I'm probably not even going to even change this up because I feel like if I change it up, I might get cooked even more. Because look, I think the only controversial thing, people are gonna probably see is they might want to see Mantis at S tier, and I don't mind putting her at S tier. I definitely do not mind putting her at S tier. Just, I mean, I could. Why not? I actually could. Why not? I could put her. I could put her at S tier. Actually, why not? Why not? I could put her at S tier. It don't really matter. Iron Fist, like I said, could be a high stuff. Anderson, everyone is that though. Spud, Rambo. I mean, oh, you mean like as guest? I mean, if they have like guest, what you call it? Guest, I forgot what it's called. Guest, like guest characters, like they want to like guest fighters or something like that. I could see them putting Spawn in there. I could see them putting Spawn out there. I could never see them put Spawn out there. I can see them put him out there. Kind of figure out. Do I want to change anyone up in here? I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, him F tier just he's fair. I don't want to say he's like terrible, but he's just not one of the best characters out there in the game. Hulk could just be a little bit better. If he's a little bit better, I feel like he'd be better. The Storm is just Storm. I mean, no one really plays player that much. Which was terrible out there. Okay, Iron Man can be an iffy bag. I mean, either people are going to think that the highest I see him put him up there is at B tier probably, but like he could be D. I'm saying it again, chat. He could be at D, but he could be at D tier. But I just think that slightly at C, I think he's good. Against a lot of other people, like in general, no, not in ranked. In general, this is a chat for in general, not on ranked because ranked is a different case scenario than in general. Okay, Thor, Thor is fine at C. Rocket Raccoon, I think he is one of the worst supports compared to the other supports in the game. The only thing that makes him good is his revive and stuff. And his rocket power thing. That's about the good thing he has, but other than that, yeah, no. Black Widow can be at B tier. I'm saying this again. She can be at B tier. But I don't know where I would put her at B tier if I'm putting her at B tier, honestly. I'll put her at like that low B though, because I do think she's a little bit better than some of these characters though. But yeah, Loki could definitely be at high C if not low B. Either way, it's fine. I'll probably just put him right there if I have to though. Black Panther. I think B is fine because if you know how to play him right, he could be decent. He could be a decent unit. He kind of be like Inch with it. Groot is a different case scenario, but Groot can be at he could be at that B tier. But if they're the smart Groot players, they'll be at A. They'll be at low A. Captain America, I think Captain America's just around that B tier. I think it's just fine. I think he's one of like takes that are just fine as is. But like if you want to add something with it, I wouldn't be as mad about it. Just let the shield not have a cooldown. I'd be happy with that. Magic could just be at either, like I said, good B tier or a low A tier, very low A tier. But I think B's just fine. Namor, like I said, if he's got Luna Snow, low A. If not, you gotta be B tier. Scarlet Witch, guys. Good tools out there to get out of the gym. Good R2, good range. Even though I think her range is pretty crazy, but I mean. It is what it is. Star-Lord. Honestly, he's at B tier. I mean, he's good, if not good, or really great. Squirrel Girl, just naturally a good DPS to use if you're not kind of new to the game. Just can hit it kind of like how Junkrat is, and go from there. He's really good. What was great again? Well, yeah, he's at S tier. Yeah, he's one of the best tanks in the game. He's definitely one of the best tanks in the game. The best tank in the game, honestly. Magneto can be at like a high B because I don't really think. Like I said, I only did it because like I feel like if we put the best unit up there, it could be at really high, middle A ish. But I think low A or high B is good for him. Death the Shark, definitely around A tier. I mean, he's S tier if you want to include his old, but I mean, either way, I think he's really good support in general. Moon Knight's just Moon Knight. I mean, we already know what Moon Knight's like. We know what Moon Knight's like. Moon Knight's a pain in my butt, but he's Moon Knight. And Warlock, if you know how to play him right, yes, pretty good. Good revives, stuff like that. Good primary fire and secondary fire. Spider-Man, if you know how to really play him great, Spider-Man can definitely be at high A, if not S tier. We just know why. Especially if you have Spider-Man and Doctor Strange comp, that thing is pretty good. Because I'm not going to lie. Whenever I play Spider-Man and I know how to use it right, I would say Vortex play some daggone Doctor Strange. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to throw people off the map. Go throw people off the map. And you go from there. Venom's just naturally a good tank in general for any player that wants to know how to play a tank. Go for there. Punisher's just a really annoying guy to go up against, especially with turrets, shotgun, and assault rifle. And you said Squirrel Girl, okay, I mean, you're not lying. She got the name. She definitely got it. Penny, if you know how to play in backline and make sure that someone doesn't come to your point, make sure the pushers don't get you, you're good. And everyone doesn't just hard jump you, you're good. Iron Fist is just naturally really good. Now if you want to say high ranks, yeah, sure, Iron Fist could be at like B tier or maybe C tier-ish, depending on how you want to play it. But in general, I think he's at S tier. Bucky, think he's S tier too. I mean, armed and dangerous, pretty good ability. The only thing I don't like I said, is projectile, but so like I think if you just know how to play her naturally well, same thing with like Spider-Man, she's definitely S tier. But if you don't know how to play her that much, she just might be just that low A tier, if not that B tier for you. Mantis got a good sleep, kind of like how Ana has. Decent heals, you know, so on and so forth. Hawkeye does naturally good damage. He could just literally just one tap any squishy out there in the game, honestly, in my opinion. Hela is just an annoying person to go up against in general, especially the hacker ones, because I went up against a hacker Hela, that junk is terrible. That and the Punisher, that thing's terrible. But I mean, yeah. Doctor Strange, he's naturally just good. He has a good shield, good jump, good flying ability type of thing. And on top of that, our primary is good. His ult is very amazing, so it's worth. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do think Iron Fist does need a nerf to some degree, whether it's with his parry shield thing to something, because he could just go through any ult, honestly. Because he can go through Jeff's ult if he does it right. So on and so forth. This is ridiculous, though. He definitely does need a nerf, though. I do think that. Because there's a lot of characters that I think technically need a nerf, but I know the game's not going to nerf as many characters as they could, which is honestly fine. I don't mind it, because any character can be amazing in their own way, depending on how you play them. Unless you're Dagger Wolverine. But even then, Wolverine's just good to just beat up the tanks. So yeah, that's right. That Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is just pretty naturally simple. I mean, I think they're easy supports to use. Just I got to get used to them though, because I'm playing a lot of Lunar Snow and stuff a little bit later in lines if I need to be a healer. And Dagger, Cloak and Dagger, no, pretty good. And Lunar Snow, like I said, just naturally really good. Now, I don't know. Now, if anyone has to ask me who's the best support between those three, I couldn't tell you who would be the best support. Honestly, I would like to say Luna Snow would be the best DPS. I mean, best support. And then you could, I guess, say Cloak and Dagger, maybe. And then Mantis. I guess that would be my opinion about it. But that's just how it is. Naturally, they can be good. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's just how I think it is, though. I think you're trying to say hello there. Hello, Zalizner. Why did you guys she could two-shot me? I mean, she's not a sniper. I mean, hey, don't ask me, man. They made some hit skins hit like that. I mean, to be fair, Punisher has a shotgun and he could just be beaming you. So I can't say that. But I mean, to be fair, I mean, Punisher's not using the headshot with the damn assault rifle, so I can't complain about that. Plus, I hate Punisher anyway. He need to be cooked or something. I guess with a points because she's a sniper. Well, I mean, she could be a sniper and a marksman. I honestly think she's a sniper and a marksman, honestly, because her regular, like, if you just don't scope in, I feel like it's like a marksman. And then if you have the regular thing where you just hold an aim, yeah, that thing's a sniper. And I'm like, what the heck is this? But you're not lying. I guess they didn't want a sniper to be too broken, apparently, which I don't know why. I mean, snipers are technically supposed to be broken. Like, if we hit the headshot, it knock him out in the head. That's how it's supposed to be. The only one that might be a problem for is probably Jeff, and that's because Jeff has in his whole body, so it's really gonna be hard to one-shot. It's gonna be hard to one-shot him anyway. But yeah, Jeff has his bad opinion about this tier list. I mean, it could change. Like, obviously, it could change over time. It definitely could change depending on who you are and stuff. It's just like with the whole Myra Rumble thing change. It depends just how it is, though. Here's my thing, though. They don't want to go out there and copy. Well, here's my thing. I think the main thing they copied, honestly. Well, I mean, here's my thing, though. I'm not going to say they fully copied Overwatch on that account because they gave her batons to actually do melee attacks as well. And then Widowmaker does not have that. Widow doesn't have that, sadly. The main one I can see the aspects of them probably try to copy was Black Panther with the whole if he kills someone, he just gets another dash, I think. I think that's the main one I remember. Mainly in particular, but yeah, Chad, that's it for this tier list. I do have to do Metaphor Refizio in a few minutes. Well, a few seconds in a few minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will see y'all. Well, I'm gonna do another tier. I'm gonna do a tier list on Metaphor like once I finish the game. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, chat. I appreciate y'all coming up to stream, show love. But I will see y'all in a few minutes. It says, now let's get a story mode in this game. It's a PvE. Okay, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean, they might do that in the future. They might. I feel like if we ask for it, like once everything is straight down the line, I feel like they would do like a PvE for it and stuff, and they might do story mode. But I think we just gotta give it some time, and we see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. But yeah, I will see y'all in a few minutes for Metaphor Refizio. Give me a second, and yee.